Hi, guys. Do. Okay, let's see. Let's go on over there to the I See Me bookstore and welcome in our guests, readers. All the readers in the house say what? Oh, shoot. Okay, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm keeping everything at arm's level, like up here, because I've been back in the gym. Hey, y'all. I'm a few minutes late, so I'm going to give everybody a little extra time to get on in the room. Okay. I'll be right back. Oh, my gosh. My thighs are on fire. Hey there, y'all. Okay. Move on away from around, y'all. And I'm going to put you over there. Okay, I almost want to do this story time standing up, y'all. Miss Tracey has been back in the gym. Oh, mama. My goodness gracious. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, I'm back in the gym. Can y'all hear me okay? All right, so you guys, thank you for tuning in to the Read to Me Ms Tracey Storytime show. Super excited to have you guys along with us. Love it, love it, love it. Here's my little email address if you guys need to contact me, like you want to book me for an event like we had with the Yelp group, the Yelp Elite, and I See Me Bookstore and Read to Me Ms Tracey. We had a fabulous time. You know, I think I like this way over here better. Yeah. Okay. We had a wonderful time at StoryTime yesterday. Yep, it was quite cool, if I do say so myself. Okay, move, pineapple. That is a mighty fine H2O. Hello to Booker. If you guys have a reading buddy, you can grab your reading buddies because reading buddies make reading so much buddier. You see what I did there? Anywho, Tinkerbell is napping. I imagine that she will jump up and get over here when she realizes I'm home now. I wanted to show you this beautiful book. I watched the Lakers and the Heat last night, their championship rematch. Anyway, this Kobe Bryant book, The Mamba Mentality, is a beautiful coffee book that I got from the I See Me bookstore. How cool is this? Just beautiful. So if you've got a sports fan or a Kobe fan or a Laker fan, this here is the book for them. I'm not necessarily, but I do like Kobe. And I like the coffee table books. Great discussion topics. Okay, let's get reading time, story time started. Okay. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Woohoo! Y'all, I'm so glad I made it home safely because I was doing, well, none of your business getting here because I was doing a little work today. But you know what? I had to get here for story time, child. Okay. Now, I've got a couple of stories that I'm going to read to you guys. And again, my apologies. So, sometimes, life gets kind of hectic. You know what we need to do? I tell you what, since we were worried that Miss Tracey wasn't going to do it today, let's give ourselves a hug. Oh, yes, I need that because I did arms today too. Oh, that feels so good. You just say your name. Boy, don't you feel good? Speaking of saying your names, who is out there reading with us today? Hey, Keturah. Oh, he's asleep. That's okay. You know what? We're recording it. And you can always go to Read to Me Ms Tracey, Keisha. Read to Me Ms Tracey at youtube.com. And you can, I miss you guys too. That's so sweet. You guys are the sweetest. I mean, really, from my heart. From a whore. So yeah, record it. We're recording it, so you can always go back to ICME Bookstore. You go to the YouTube channel. So here we go. Boom! I Believe I Can by Grace Byers. Now, we have read another one of her stories as well, and I think it's called I Am Enough. And I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. The pictures are by Keturah A. Bobo. I Believe I Can. And Keturah is sleeping, as his mommy let us know. But I tell you what, if you guys are out there listening and watching with us and reading with us, thank you so much. But let me know who's out there, okay? Check it in the comment section. Okay, here we go. I can sail like mighty ships, like the oceans. I run deep. You know, I feel like I read this one before and got into the wrong stack. But that's okay. We're going to read it again. I can stretch. Oh, that feels good after my workout. Like the Alps. Until I reach my highest peak. I can charge just like a train. Like a rocket, I'll ignite. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Like a star, I can project my brightest shine against the night. I'm like the lion's roar. I am like a dragon's flames. Hey, Tavian. Is it Tavian or Tavian? Nice to see you. Oh, he's 4 months. Oh, sugar booger. Oh, and he still loves story time. Come on, knock it off. Come on. Seriously, you're going to make me cry. Stop. Oh, hey, Jess, Corey, Eli, and Ale. Tinkerbell. See, I told you she was going to, as soon as she heard me hollering and screaming in here. Tavian, that is too cute. Thank you very much. Love that, Miss Ida Mae. Thank you. I'm worthy because I'm me. Hi, Tinkerbell. Hi, Tinkerbell. I know you want to get up here. Okay. Hold on. Here we go. All right. I knew you were going to do that as soon as you heard me. I am worthy because I am me. And there is a value to my name, Miss Tracey and Tinkerbell. There's a value. I can build just like a brick. I keep going like a clock. Tick, 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 tick. Mwah. I can hold just like cement. I can last just like a rock. Grounded firm, I'm like the soil. Like the sky, I'm boundless too. When I believe in myself, There's simply nothing I can't do. Like the hero, I am brave, and face my fears despite my fright. Because I know I'm not alone, and in the end, I'll be all right. Sometimes I am right, and sometimes I'm wrong. But even when I make mistakes, I learn from them to make me strong. Not only physically, but smart and mentally strong. I may not win at all, I do. I may experience defeat. Defeat is when you don't win. It's another way of saying that. Hi, Miss Alicia. Hi, Thomas and Dalen. Good to see you guys. But I'll dust off and try again to be the best that I can be. That's right. You don't give up. You just keep on trying. Because every time you make a mistake or you don't win, you just go over the mistakes you made and you learn from them. That's right. That way, when you learn from the mistakes and then you win the next time, you know exactly what to do. It's called a formula. That's right. Albert Pujols did that. I remember going to a baseball game and he actually struck out. And I remember asking, I could see him looking at the wall like he was looking at a TV. And I said, what is he looking at? And I was told that he was watching the plays. He was watching the pitches he read wrong. And he wanted to find out where did he go wrong and why, so that the next time he was up at bat, because there was going to be a next time for sure, the next time at bat, he knocked it clean out the park, honey. That's what you do. That's my Albert Pujols. Do it over until you get it right. Strike it out the park. Wait, knock it out the park. All right, come on, back to the book, Ms. Tracey. I know my power lies within. There's nothing that can hold me down. Well, maybe Tinkerbell. There is light within my smile. There is voice within my sound. My presence matters in this world, and my life is worthy. There's a plan. I know I can do anything. If only I believe I can. Like that one too, Miss Grace. That was Grace Byers' I Believe I Can. Right? And she also wrote I Am Enough. And we've read that one on the Read to Me Ms. Tracey channel on YouTube, as well as I See Me. Okay, so all of our books, let me see. Tinkerbell, hold on. Who else is here? Yes, I love it. I love it, you guys too. So glad to have new family and new readers along. Thank you so much, Miss Alicia, for signing in, hanging out with us. And my family, the Eli, the Ali, the Jess, the Corey. Thank you so much. They make me laugh when we're hanging out. And Miss Ida Mae, you're gonna make me cry about that Tavion thing. That's just 4 months and in your belly reading. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Okay, y'all, I've got a couple more books. Okay, so so that was I think we'll do this one. We'll do a girl, boy. No, we'll do this one. Okay, here we go. Watch Me, a story of immigration and inspiration. Got this from the ICME bookstore, and you can too. By Doyin Richards and illustrated by Joe Cepeda. So I'm going to read you what this story is about. You ready? You ready, Mama? Okay. Joe came to America from West African country of Sierra Leone when he was very young. He worked hard in school. He made friends and embraced his new home. Like so many immigrants before him and after him, Joe succeeded when many thought he would fail. Doyin Richards opens up the immigrant experience to readers of all backgrounds with this inspiring story of how his father came to America. With stunning paintings and acclaimed artist Joe Cepeda, here is a moving and empowering story of how different people from different places make us great. Now that's how you make America great again. Anywho, I'm get in trouble. Joe grew up in Sierra Leone, a small West African country. He had nice manners, got good grades, and like you, always listened to his parents. Well, maybe not always. Joe had goals and dreams like you. He knew he had to make a big move in order to achieve them. Joe wanted to go to America. His friends and family said people would laugh at his accent and fear his dark skin. They said he'd never fit in. He was different, perhaps like you. Joe smiled and said, watch me, watch me. His friends and family were right. The food in America was strange, very strange. The music was new, and perhaps like you, he enjoyed it. But Joe still missed Sierra Leone. In America, some people teased Joe about his accent and dark skin. Some people told him to go back to Africa. Go back to Africa. It hurt Joe to be hated for things he couldn't control. Just like it hurts you. Maybe going back home to Africa was the safe and easy thing to do. But Joe's dreams didn't hang out with safe and easy. To those who doubted he could make it in America, he said, watch me. Look around. Do you see people like Joe? Do you watch them and learn and study, surrounded by books? Do you watch them as they deal with all kinds of looks? Do you watch them throw an awesome curveball? Do you watch them eat lunch by themselves down the hall? Then come by plane, perhaps like you. No, they come by plane, perhaps like you. They come by boat. Maybe you did too. Watch them, see them. This land is your land. This land is our land. There's enough for everyone. But what about Joe? Joe studied, and perhaps like you, he studied very hard. He knew he had to work twice as hard at school to prove that he actually belonged here. Many of his teachers and classmates thought he wouldn't graduate. Watch me, said Joe. And at the end of his school years, he was Dr. Joe. Dr. Joe. How do I know? Because Dr. Joe was my dad. Thank you, Miss Emily. She loves to read stories. That's why I love to have her around. And you should have your kiddos read to your pets, birds, lizards, hamsters, whatever. They love to read. They just like the attention, you know. Right now, a kid is dreaming of coming to America to become the next Dr. Joe. You don't think she can do it? Watch me, she says and smiles. That was Watch Me by Doyin Richards, and illustrated by Joe Cepeda. I like that story. Got it at the ICB bookstore. This is the story of immigration and inspiration. All right, little mama. Tiny dog with a little hand. I'm a tiny dog with a little hand. Tiny dog with a little hand. She's 14 years old this January. Ooh, you know, don't show them all your teeth. Doggy breath. Ooh, Tony Dungy. I love it. Yes, dogs do make the best reading audiences. You get me, Miss Emily. Thank you. Hey, Ava and Jara's here. Woo! Tinkerbell. Ava and Jara's here. Ava and Jara's here. She's happy you guys are here. She's giving you a standing ovation. Okay, you guys. Tony Dungy, you can do it. This is written by it's a number one New York bestseller author, and it's illustrated by Amy June Bates. I'm ready for another story too, so come on with it, Ms. Tracey. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. Proverbs 16:3. Yep. You can do it. Get wisdom, get knowledge. When you know better, you do better. Right? All right. Tony's little brother Lyndon was having a bad day at school. A little closer. Okay. To begin with, his tooth hurt a lot. Oh, that's the worst when you have a toothache. And then in the middle of class, Lyndon touched his sore cheek and he accidentally made a big, loud noise that sounded like a duck quacking. Everyone started laughing at him, except his teacher, Mrs. Lee, who said his parents could expect a call tonight. All this made it hard for Lyndon to concentrate on the lesson. Mrs. Lee went around the room asking everyone what they dreamed of being someday. When it was Lyndon's turn, he realized that he was the only one who had no idea. I don't know, he answered. Maybe a duck. Everyone started laughing again. Lyndon liked it when he made people smile, but Mrs. Lee was not smiling. He couldn't wait until the bell rang so he could walk home with his big brother Tony. What? You can't turn the page. You don't have thumbs. Tony tried to cheer up Lyndon on the way home. Hey, Lyndon, why don't you go out for a long pass, just like I taught you? Tony called out as he pulled the football from under his arm. The ball spiraled through the air in a perfect arch and landed in Lyndon's arms with a sort of thud. I lost my spot. Oh, there we go. And Lyndon waved the ball proudly. Woo-hoo-hoo. Maybe someday I'll be as good at sports as you are, he said to Tony as they continued to walk home. Lyndon knew his brother hoped to be a football player when he grew up. Tony could already throw a ball so far and high, you might as well pack a snack to eat while waiting for it to come back down. Tony playfully punched Lyndon's arm. That's cool, little brother. But remember what Mom and Dad always tells us. I know, Lyndon said. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. Trust God and dream big. But Lyndon wondered if playing football was really what he wanted to do. That was Mrs. Lee again. That was Mrs. Lee again. Lyndon's dad said as he hung up the phone. What did he do this time? Lyndon's mom asked. Was he quacking like a duck during math again? Actually, no, Dad replied. This time, it was in English class. Oh, no, Mom sighed, then added, but you have to admit, he does a great duck call. That he does, agreed Dad as they watched the boys race to the house behind their sisters, Sherry and Lauren, but he should not be doing it in the middle of class. True story. Mom and Dad, guess what we did? Asked Sherry. We saved a baby bird and put it back in its nest, said Lauren eagerly. You'll both make great doctors or nurses someday, exclaimed Mama Pride. Maybe I'll be a doctor or a nurse someday, thought Lyndon. Just then, his tooth gave him a sharp pain, and he remembered what had happened at school. Lyndon, Mrs. Lee called today. Dad took a closer look at Lyndon. Why are you rubbing your jaw? I wasn't quacking this time, Dad. My tooth was hurting, and when I rubbed it, Lyndon pushed the side of his mouth, and out came a loud quack. Next thing I know, everybody was laughing. Lyndon turned to his mother and said, Mom, my tooth really hurts. Aw, I love you too, Mr. Thomas. Oh, thank you, Thomas. I said, Mr. Thomas. Well, you are a boy, so you're Mr. Mom took a closer look at Lyndon's sore tooth. This tooth explains today, but does that explain the other two calls we've gotten from your teacher? No, said Lyndon. I just like to make people smile. But he put his hands in his pockets and tried not to cry. Besides your tooth, what's wrong, son? It's just that Tony and Sherry and Lauren, they know it. And they know they're it. And I don't know my it. They're it? Asked Dad. They're it. What they dream about and what they want to be. It's like you always tell me, you can do it, dream big, but I don't know what it is. Don't you worry about that, son. I promise you, you'll find your dream in your own time. For now, let's just put something on that tooth to make you feel better, and we'll get you fixed up in the morning. But Dad could see that Lyndon was still feeling down. How can I make this better, he thought. How can I help Lyndon find his dream? It was Tony's turn to say the dinner prayer, and that night's was extra special. Dear Lord, thank you for blessing us the way you do. Thank you for the food, and thank you for our dreams. And God, Tony said with his head bowed and his eyes closed extra tight, Please help Lyndon find his it. Amen. Hey, they've got a doggy too. What are you thinking about? Tony asked, tossing a pillow across the room before bedtime. Is it your tooth that you're still hurting? A little, answered Lyndon, but I was thinking about your prayer tonight. Tony, I trust God. I pray every day too, but I still don't know. What is my big dream? I'm not sure, Lyndon, but God knows, and one day you will too, said Tony. But I do know one thing, you will be when you, wait, but I do know one thing you will be when you grow up. Really? You do? Lyndon said anxiously. Yeah, no matter what you do or how big you get, you'll still be my baby brother. Ha ha, Tony teased. And as my baby brother, you have to go to bed before me. Good night, Lyndon. Thomas, do you tell that to your little baby brother? Early the next morning, Dad and Lyndon were on their way to the dentist, but they had to make a stop at Dad's science lab first. There's something I want to show you, said Dad. Why don't you come look in the microscope? Lyndon peered into the lens and saw squirming squiggles and bubbling blobs. Yeah. Awesome, said Lyndon with amazement. That's my it under there, said Dad with a smile. Huh? Asked Lyndon. Your it is what you love to do, and it's something God has given you the talent to do. That's what makes it so special, son. Sometimes dreams are as big as the ocean or as small as a microbe. With faith and hard work, you'll recognize your it someday. I didn't realize science was my it when I was your age. Really? So I still have time to figure it out? Asked Lyndon, feeling relieved. Plenty of time, answered Dad. Just keep having faith. His dad kind of looks like Jamie Foxx on this picture, don't he? One cavity filled and as good as new, said Dr. Clark. That's it? Said Lyndon with amazement and relief. That didn't hurt at all. He ran his tongue over the tooth's smooth surface, now filling the top of the tooth that had been causing him so much pain. He gave Dr. Clark a big smile. That's what I'd like to see, said Dr. Clark. I love to make people smile. Me too, said Lyndon. You're good to go, Lyndon, unless you have some questions for me. Lyndon had lots of questions. How did you squish that stuff into my tooth? And what's that tooth thing? And what's that machine? One question at a time, laughed Dr. Clark, picking up a giant set of plastic teeth. How about we start with these? A few weeks later, it was show and tell day at school. Lyndon stood in front of the class and explained some of the amazing things he'd learned from Dr. Clark. When you make people feel good, they smile. And that's when I grow up. That's why when I grow up, Lyndon said, I want to be a dentist. He winked at Tony, who was watching from the doorway. Good for you, Lyndon, said Mrs. Lee. I think you can do it. I know you can do it, little brother, said his very proud big brother, Tony, and he did. I'm glad I had parents that helped us to dream. I'm glad they taught us to pray about things that were on our mind. And I'm really glad, that God answers our prayers. Sometimes he answers them in unexpected ways, and at unexpected times, but he's always listening to us. Our parents taught us to dream, but they also taught us something more important. Whatever we dreamed about, we should tell God because He is the one that can make those plans succeed. Oh, and you're probably wondering, did my brother really become a dentist? He really did. We knew he would. Have faith to find his dream. And you can do it too. Cool story. Aw, I like that one. You Can Do It by Tony Dungy. Yeah, like that one? Another I See Me bookstore book? Okay, I have time for one more book. You ready? All right, good deal. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging in there with us, okay? Hey, let me check and see if there's anybody on the YouTube channel. Say hi to them. Hey, y'all. Yakira, good to see you. Oh, you guys are on both channels. Thank you, Ava and Jara. Good to see you guys. Awesome sauce. This is Here and Now. The words are by Julia Denos and illustrations by E.B. Gooddale. I like this little girl, and she looks sweet. I love that picture. Right here, right now, you are reading this book. The book is in your lap, or in your hands, or in someone else's. You are sitting, or you are standing, or you are wrapped up in a bed. Under your bum, under your feet, is a seat or is a floor. Or a cloud if you're on an airplane. And under all of those things is the earth, the grass, and the dirt. The earthworms and the fossils and the rocks. Can you guys see the fossils? Yeah, look. It's the bones of some kind of animal that's beneath the earth, buried over tons and tons of dirt. And look, you guys. You see the rabbits tunneling down through the dirt in their little rabbit hole. Cool. Oh, look, there's some shells beneath the earth too. I wonder how that got there. Maybe someone buried it, or maybe it used to be an ocean there or something, or some type of river or something. And the earth is spinning in the middle of space. We don't know why, but it is. And guess what? You are too. Right here, right now, while you are reading this book, many, many things are happening. Rain is forming in the belly of a cloud. An ant has finished its home on the other side of the planet. Somewhere, a telephone is ringing. Ring, 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 ring. An idea is blooming. Grass is pushing up through cement. A friend you haven't met yet is sitting down to dinner. Come on, Paige. I know there's another one there. There are animals, wild ones and tame, living and breathing all around you. You see what kind of animals do you see in this picture? I see some ducks. I see some ducks on the ground by the river. What else do you see? Do you see a bridge and flying ducks? A little dog. And what's that on the dog's nose? Oh my goodness, the butterfly. Muscles are growing. That was Miss Tracey earlier today. Cities are growing. Cuts and broken bones are sewing up and healing. Unseen work is being done. Isn't it wonderful? Wow, can you see the people? It's almost like little shadows of people. The end. And there's an author's note. It says, this book grew from a poem that I'd written called In the Moment as part of my meditation practice, but instead of using the traditional in and out breath, I used words and page turns to help ground readers and their own moment. In that way, the book is a real-time meditation. Meditation is just another way of noticing, and noticing is a little bit like magic. It brings us, just as we are, into the present moment, just as it is. This freedom is a place I call here and now. It is a land well known by our young children and plants and animals. It is a place where peace and possibility root, a place where we feel connected to the greater unfolding story. Sometimes when our minds and bodies are busy, we forget how to get back. But all we need to do is return again. To return again is to notice the world around us. We don't need to sit down or stop what we're doing. We don't even need to close our eyes. Let's open our senses wide instead. Right here, right now, you are done reading this book, but the story hasn't ended. Like this moment, you are full of every possibility. What will your story be as it grows right from this spot where you are? So, Thomas, what will your story be? Miss Emily and Dalen, what's going to be your story? Yakira, Ava, and Jara, what's going to be your story? Right here and right now. Yeah, you can come up with one. Just think about it. When you meditate, or you can even, now that you're done reading the book, you can go think about it. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Love it. Love it so much. Miss Emily, Thomas, and Dalen, thank you so very much for checking in with us today. I love it to know the names of people who are reading with us. Miss Alicia I hope I'm saying it right, Alicia, I think it's probably Alicia. Yeah, hopefully I'm saying that right. Hey, to my Jess, my Corey, my Eli, my Ollie, thank you so much for checking in. Miss Keisha Boo and Kenel, mwah, sweet dreams, my prince. Okay, so I think I covered everybody. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Miss Emily. Thank you very much. Do not forget, hold on, Tinkerbell. Oh, I got to bend over in my thoughts. Oh, my thighs. Okay, so y'all, I had to laugh to keep from crying. But here's the Read to Me Ms Tracey channel at YouTube. You guys come on over there, sign up. It's really easy. It's, just click on the button and then hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much in advance. Please patronize the I See Me bookstore. Know that if the book that you want is not on the shelf, you can certainly have them order it for you, and they will do that. Also, they don't just have children's books, you guys. They have adult books. Like I even got my favorite. I got a book about lover. I got I got an adult book from there, so you can too. And they've got great books. And a lot of times they will have some that are on sale. But nevertheless, we'd love for you guys to support African American businesses throughout the year, but especially during Black History Month. Thank you very much to the ICME bookstore for allowing me to, read stories and bring them to life with you on StoryTime on their channel. And, for letting me pump up the volume, dance on my Read to Me Ms Tracey and YouTube channel. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go and soak in some Epsom salt and pretend that I have a masseuse. Now, I don't think I want anybody to touch me because I'm super sore. Oh, yes. Are the highlights? Oh, love that, Miss Emily. Yes. I love it. Love it. Okay. And you guys, if you want me to read a story that you like, certainly give me a ringy dingy or, hit me up on the email. I'll be happy to. And give you a shout out for suggesting the book. And I'll even give you a shout out to your school or your teacher. I got it like that. That's right. It's my mic. It's my show. I'm doing what I want to do. I can do it. That's right. Tony Dungy told me I could. All right, y'all. I'll see you later. Alligator in the wild crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss. Mwah! Jellyfish. I'll see you soon. Big baboon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. Y'all, I have so much fun doing this. It allows me to release my inner Goofy. I love it. Mwah! Thank you very much. Give yourself a hug. It's your daily vitamin. Grown-ups too. Thank you, Miss Jess. Appreciate you so much. Bye, sweetheart. Bye, Akira, Jara, and Ava. Thank you. Hey there. Hey, Earl. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much. It's a blessing. It truly is. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you very much. Hi, Dottie. Tell Dottie I said hello as well. Bye now. Hope your family's doing okay. I hope you guys are, making it through, okay? Mwah. My prayers going out with you.